All right, assalamu alaikum. I bear witness that there is no in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. So we're gonna have this is just a short one, a little short one for tonight. All right. I had this in my storage for a little while, and I had a little bit of time. But this, like I said, it's going to be a short one. We caught Anni Cyrus in another lie, another misinformation, propaganda, attempt. You know what I'm saying? We've shown you how she lies about what the Quran says, about what Islam teaches, in an attempt, to demonize the Muslims, to promote bigotry, like most of these haters do, like we showed in our last video with Robert Spencer and the others. That there's always that element of bigotry involved in their claims against Islam and against Muslims. So, and that's what I see motivates a lot of their hatred and their, and their lies, because they're attempting to demonize Muslims. And of course, that's based on the bigotry and the hatred. So here we caught Anni Cyrus once again in another lie. And of course, through this lie, she's trying to demonize, She's trying to demonize what Islam actually says to appease the bigots and the racists that watch her content. But we got another surprise for you, because we're about to expose you again, Annie. And you know what? How about can I ask this favor of somebody? Matter of fact, I'll see if I can contact her myself. But if anybody else on my behalf, because I see some of the other brothers have been setting up debates and stuff like that. If any of you who set up these debates can set up a debate between myself and Anni Cyrus on this subject, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try to reach out to her myself, see if I can contact her. But you know what? How about we all do it? I'll reach out, and some of the brothers who have hosted debates on their channels, if you can reach out and tell her that Mr. Islam Answers Back wants to debate her on the claims that she's on some of the claims that she made, in particular these claims here that Islam says to kill all non-believers or whatever the case. So that's what she's doing here, right? So let's take a look at that. All right. So here it is here. She posted this on Twitter. She posted this a while back. And like I said, I've had it, on hold because I wanted to do some other stuff, but I had some free time. So I said, let's go ahead and deal with this real quickly and brief. So here's what she has here. Here's the tweet, as you can see it right here on the screen, which is that supposedly, of course, it's not the correct translation. She didn't translate it correctly. Quran 9:14, correct translation. Kill them, Allah will punish them by your hands and will disgrace them and give you victory over them and satisfy the breast of a believing people. Now, I responded to this and I said, LOL, her translation is wrong. And funny how she ignores the verse right before it in 9:13 that says the other people had attacked the Muslim first. So therefore, Annie is a lying bigot. And I've said this many times before, that these are some of the tactics that these haters and these bigots like to use, is that they will claim that a verse in the Quran says something, right? And then they will ignore, sometimes they're exposed from the verse itself, because the verse itself will say that it's self-defense, or the Muslims are fighting back, or that the Muslims have been violated first, or something of that sort, to let them see that it is not what they're claiming, right? And so the same thing here. The verse right before it exposes her. But let's listen to what she says, right? Let's listen to her claim, and then we'll go through and show you how she is a lying bigot. All right, let's take a listen.
Hi guys, welcome to Annie Moment of the Day. Quran chapter 9 verse 14. Kill them all, and Allah will use your hands to punish them and disgrace them, and Allah will give you victory over them. Who's you and who's them in that chapter? You is a Muslim. Them as anyone who's not a Muslim. So, Quran orders Muslims to kill all non-Muslims. Let that sink in.
Let this sink in, that you are a liar, Annie. Let that sink in, right? Let that sink in, that you are a liar, right? Let that sink in, everybody, that Annie just lied to you guys. And I challenge you, Annie, to refute me on this, right? I challenge you, right? I challenge you to refute me on that you're not lying about this right now. But let this sink in, everybody, that Annie just told you a bold-faced lie. All right, she just lied to you. Okay, so first of all, what she did is she ignored the verse right before it. Okay, it's not taught. First of all, she's lying that it's talking about anybody who's not a Muslim. She's lying about that, and she's lying that it says to kill all people who are not Muslims. She's lying about that. Let me prove it to you. All right, let me prove it to you. Let's take a look, and let's see how Annie is a lying bigot, and she just lied to you guys right there. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, let's take a look, everybody. Okay, here we go. All right, so the verse right before, now remember, she's talking about 9:14, right? She's talking about 9:14, but she's ignoring the context, which is right before, which is 9:13, as you see right here, right? You just saw this 9:13. What does it say, everybody, in the verse right before it? And this is why I don't give these people a pass. This is why I don't say, oh, you know, they made a mistake, because she couldn't miss it. It's on the same page. It's the verse right before it, everybody. So she could not have missed it. And plus, these people claim that they claim that they're, you know, that they've read and that they studied and that they're ex-Muslims and that they used to be Muslim and they know the Quran, right? So she has no excuse. So there's no excuses for her claim, okay? Because they all claim that they used to be Muslims and supposedly they know what they're talking about. Okay, well, good. Then you should have known that the verse right before it shows you that it doesn't say what you're claiming. So what does it say, everybody? You see right here on the screen? It shows all the translations. What does it say here? It says, what? Will you not fight a people who broke their oaths and aimed at the expulsion of the messenger? And what here? This is the important part right here. And they attacked you first, Anni Cyrus. So we can see, everybody, that this is not talking about anybody who's not a Muslim. 9:14 is not talking about anybody that the Muslims are commanded to go and kill anybody who is not a Muslim. First of all, it doesn't even say kill, number one. We're going to show you that that's not the correct translation. But in any case, it's not talking about all non-Muslims regardless. Right? Whether it said kill or fight, it's not talking about all non-Muslims. It is talking about, as the verse says, will you not fight a people who broke their oaths? That's not all non-Muslims. Okay? That's not all non-Muslims. This is talking about a particular group of pagans at the time of Muhammad who had, as it says, they broke their oaths. They aimed at the expulsion of the messenger. He writes, if you read the history, they tried to kill him and assassinate him many times. Right? And what does it say? And the next, but this is the important part. And they attacked you first, Anni Cyrus. How did you miss that part, Miss Cyrus? You know what? You didn't miss it. You left it out because you know it exposes you. And this proves to all of her followers and the people who listen to her and think that she knows what she's talking about. This proves that she's playing you, right? This proves that she's playing you guys for fools. This proves that she's playing on your bigotry, on your hatred for Muslims by selling you these lies in order for you to support her and whatever, invite her to speaking engagements and to pay her. She's lying to you. And that says something about you, that she's playing you guys as bigots. She's playing on your bigotry and your racism and your hatred for Muslims. She's playing on that because she clearly has lied to you. The verse clearly says that they attacked the Muslims first. Who did it? Who attacked the Muslims first? Did all the non-Muslims? No, the ones that broke their oaths according to the context of these verses. It is not talking about all non-Muslims. Anni Cyrus, you liar. It is talking about those who broke their oaths. And again, it says very clearly, no one can dispute it. It says they attacked you, the Muslims at that time. They attacked you first. So therefore, the Muslims have the right to fight back. I'm sure you would agree. I'm sure you would agree that the Muslims have the right to fight back if they get attacked, right? You guys are not going to be hypocrites, right? You guys are not going to have a double standard, right? If your country is attacked, you believe you have the right to fight back, right? If you as an individual is attacked, you believe you have the right to fight back, don't you? Okay, well then give the Muslims that same right. And again, this was talking about the Muslims at that particular time. Of course, we Muslims today have the right to fight back, just like everybody else has the right to fight back if we are attacked. Okay, so the verse clearly says that they attacked the Muslims first. Okay, they attacked the Muslims first. Okay, so now we go to the next verse, which now we have the context. Now we understand why it says, and it doesn't say kill. Annie lied to you about that. She didn't give you the right translation. The correct translation is fight them. Who, Annie? Who? All non-Muslims? No, she lied to you. No, fight the ones that attacked you first. Allah will punish them by your hands, cover them with shame, help you with victory over them, and heal the chest or the breast of those of the believers. So no, Annie, it is not talking about all non-Muslims. It is not telling Muslims to go and kill all non-Muslims. It's saying to fight. Actually, the word is fight. The Arabic word for fight and kill are different words. They're almost they look similar, but they're spelt differently, right? They're spelt a little bit differently because they come from the same root, but one is fight and one is kill. Here it is the word for fight. Okay, here it is the word for fight. As you can see on the screen, look at all these translations saying fight, 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 fight. Where she got killed from, I don't know, because she's a liar. As you can see here at the top of the page, it gives you the transliteration. It says literal word by word. What's the literal word? Fight them, not kill them, Annie. Sorry. And again, even if it did say kill, it's in what context? Because they had attacked the Muslims first. But it says to fight. It means to fight them, Annie. You lied to the people. You lied to the people. And here, I even have the Quranic Arabic dictionary right here. Look at the word right there. Right? Qatiluhum, fight them. As you see here, right there. See that? This is the one that breaks down the grammar and everything. It's fight them. Fight them. Sorry, Annie. It's fight them. Okay, we can see how this word is used throughout the Quran. Look how this word is used throughout the Quran. All the verses that have it. What is it? Fight, 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 fought, fight, and fight. Again, there is a word for kill, but it's spelled differently. It's spelled slightly differently. So as you can see, Miss Cyrus, you lied to the people, Annie. You translated it wrong, number one. You left out the context, number two. Okay. And number three, you gave your own spin on it, which was false. It is not telling Muslims to kill people who are not Muslim. You lied. It is talking about those people that attack the Muslims first, as verse 13 clearly demonstrates. Okay. As verse 13 clearly demonstrates, everybody, as you see it right here, it says, let's read it again. Will you not fight a people who are non-Muslims? Who don't believe in Allah? Who don't believe in Muhammad? No. Will you not fight a people who broke their oaths and they aimed at the expulsion of the messenger? And most importantly, what did they do to you? And they attacked you first. Do you fear them? But Allah is most deserving that you should fear him if you are believers. So Annie lied to you. She completely ignored and again, like I said, she could not have made, this is not a mistake, everybody. For any of her followers that watch this, and Annie, if you watch this yourself, you did not make a mistake because you couldn't have missed it. It's the verse right before it. How many videos have I made, brothers and sisters? How many videos have I made where I've talked about this fact? Where all the time we see that the verse, either the verse right before it or the verse right after it, gives us the clear explanation of what's being talked about, and it refutes their claims. It's either the verse right before it, it's either the verse right after it, and it clearly tells us that the context is self-defense, that the Muslims have been attacked first, the Muslims have been violated, or something of this sort that clearly refutes their claims. So she could not have missed this because it's right there. It's right there, everyone. So this is not a mistake. This is not her ignorance. This is willful deception. This is willful deceit. This is willfully trying to demonize what Islam actually teaches to placate the bigotry of her followers and maybe herself. right? We're gonna say that you, Annie, are a bigot yourself. So I'm asking somebody. Matter of fact, like I said, I'm gonna see if I can get in contact with her and see if she'll answer. I tagged her in my tweet of this video, right? I tagged her in the tweet. I want to see if we could set up a debate. So I'm asking somebody out there, some of the brothers who have hosted these recent debates on their channels, if we can somehow set up a debate. I would like to set up a debate with her. Right? See if we can set up a debate with her. Okay? Assalamu alaikum to the brothers who are joining in. Zahir, brother Amirul, Mildunya. Right? Welcome. Appreciate y'all checking in at this late. I know it's a little bit late, but appreciate you checking in. Dude Desi, wa alaikum salam. Appreciate you checking in. Yeah, brother. You're right. Right. You're right. What's this kind of behavior in misquotation? It's clear that the bigots are purposely trying to arouse hate, crimes, and even war. Right, exactly, brother. That's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to fan the flames of hatred and bigotry to get Muslims hurt, to get Muslims killed, man. They keep promoting these lies and to demonize us, and then that will justify people trying to harm Muslims. Because they've been fed these lies and this misinformation. So yeah, that's definitely what the case. That's definitely what the case is here. You know what I mean? But like I said, I just wanted to do this short video. That's all. This didn't take much. Just a little short video to expose Annie's lies. And Annie, I hope you watch this and contact me, Annie. Like I said, we're going to try to set up a debate. I want to debate you, Annie. I want a one-on-one debate with you because you're a lie. I'm going to expose you. I mean, I've already exposed you, but I want to expose you one-on-one. I want everybody to see that when you get put to the test and you have to face the challenge one-on-one, that you're not going to do a good job. All right? I mean, it's already clear that you're already loose. So if you accept, it's over. I want people to see that you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, they can see it obviously from these videos, but with a one-on-one debate, live action debate. Oh man, yeah. I definitely we definitely need to set that up. So let's get that going, inshallah, because she's definitely a lying bigot, as you see here. She's definitely a lying bigot here. All right, so I'm gonna end it right there, brothers and sisters. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like the video, to share it. If you are not a subscriber, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell, so whenever I do a video, you get notifications of when I'm doing the video. Don't forget to support the brother and the work that I'm doing. In the description of this video, you got the Cash App if you want to help donate, so I can get some new cameras or something, because right now I'm just using a laptop. But help the brother do some things, or just help me do more work, help me get more books, so I can get more information, so I can expand the platform. Just help out, inshallah. All right, so you got those options there. As I said on my last video, I'm trying to grow my Patreon. I'm still trying to get that goal. I decided to restart my goal of trying to get 10 Patreon followers. All right, I'm trying to get the goal. We didn't make it last time, unfortunately. We didn't make it, so I'm trying to get 10. Remember, the people who are hating us, the people who are lying about Islam, spreading misinformation, the David Woods, the Robert Spencers, the Anni Cyruses, they're being funded. They're being well funded, right? They're being well funded. As I told you, like my last video, David Wood has about 800 something patrons, right? Alhamdulillah, I got one person yesterday. I got 4 now. I had 3. MashaAllah. I had 3. Now I got 4. Can I get 10? Let's get to 10, inshallah. All right? 10 brothers and sisters to support with a minimum of $5, man. If you can do more, then do more. But with a minimum of $5. That's the minimum that I'm asking. If you can do more, and this is on a monthly basis, so it's not like, you spending or giving some big amounts, but whatever you can give, but a minimum of 5, right? If you can give more, give more. This helps me to be, like I said, be able to expand my platform, to be able to do more work, more videos, to be able to get more materials, better, inshallah, I can get some better equipment, you know what I mean? more reading materials, more books and things like that. I have a lot now, but we can expand on that. And then inshallah, we can start to do bigger things. Perhaps, as I always said, perhaps I could start to sponsor my own debates. Instead of waiting to be called for a debate, I can start to sponsor my own debates. I can rent out my own lecture halls or my own, hotel, conference rooms and have my own debates. And I can invite these people to bring them the debate instead of having to wait to be called. You know what I mean? We won't be that. That's the level that I want to be able to go to. Or we could put our own conferences on or something. You know what I mean? We can take this to another level. We could start having, I don't know, maybe inshallah we could travel around the country and have, sessions where we can invite brothers and sisters to come learn how to answer these questions, how to respond, how to refute. You know what I mean? Like we can go around, we can do something like that and have classes, where we can tour the country and teach people how to answer, teach Muslims how to answer these questions, how to refute these people. You know what I mean? And just take it to a whole nother level, inshallah. So, please, brothers and sisters, like I said, I'm trying to get to 10 people. Our enemies, they have hundreds of patrons. I'm just trying to get 10 for now. Like I said, let's reach 10, and then from there we'll expand to 15, and then 20, and then 50, and then so forth and so on. Right now, I'm just trying to get 10 people, 10 dedicated brothers and sisters who want to support the platform. All right? Okay. All right. I'm gonna end it on there. Once again, Annie has been exposed with another lie. About the Quran and about what Islam actually teaches and what Islam actually says. Okay? All right, brothers and sisters. Appreciate you checking in. And assalamu alaikum.